Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Shuklam Varadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Namah Pranavathaya Shuddha-jnanaikamurtaye Nirmalaya Prashantaye Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Ya Devi Suyate Nityam Vibhudhairvedapāragaihi Same Vasatu Jihvagre Brahmarupa Saraswati. Yannityamanandamanantamekam Shiveti namna Sutayo Grunanti Tasyavataro Nararupadhari Kripasudabhihi Bhuvi Ramakrishnaha Ramakrishna Gata Pranam Tannama Shravana Priyam Tadbhavaranjita Karam Jaganmatraswaropini Janmadyasya yatonvayat Itarataschatvesha vidyaswarad Tene brahmakritaya adikavaye Muhyanti yatsurayah Tejo varimrita Yatha vinimayo Yatra trisargo mrisha Dhamna svena sada nivastaguvakam Satyam param dhimahi Satyavratam satyaparam trisatyam Satyasya yonim nihitam cha satye Satyasya satyam vrita satyanetram Satyatmakam tvam sharanam prapannaha Krishnaya vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jayati Jagati Maya Yasya Kayadhavaste Vachana Rachanamekam Kevalam Chakalaiya Dhruvapadamapi Yato Yatkrupato Dhruvoyam Sakala Kushala Patram Brahmaputram Natosmi Vyasaya Vishnurupaya Vyasarupaya Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmanidhaye Vasishtaya Namo Namaha Yasvanubhavam Akhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepam Adititirshatam Tamondam Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasunumupayami Gurum Munina Yasyatma Bhutasya Guro Prasadad Aham Vimuktoasmi Sharira Bandhad Sarvopadeshtuhu Purushottamasya Tasyam Hriyukmam Pranatosmi Nityam.
न वै जनो जात कथञ्चना व्रजेत् मुकुन्द सेव्यन् यवदङ्ग संस्मृतिं स्मरन् मुकुन्दाङ्घ्रि उपगूहनं पुनः विहातुमिच्छेन्न रसग्रहो यतः मुकुन्द सेवी जनः कथञ्चन कदाचित् संस्मृतिं नाव्रजेत्. Once a devotee comes to the Lord seeking spiritual life and spiritual fulfillment, at any point of time he will not go back, he will not be lost in his spiritual pursuit. Yataha yasmat, because the rasam, the joy, the happiness, the fulfillment which he gets through spiritual practices will drag him back, even if his samskaras and purva vasanas divert him from spiritual life for some time. It will bring back Mukundangri upaguhanam punaha smaran vihadam na ichet rasagraha. it will bring back. So Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna used to say, once a frog is bitten by Rajanaga, maximum it can cry 3 or 4 times. If it is a strong bite, the frog will die immediately. If it is a slight one, the frog will die after some cries. But the death of the frog is confirmed. Similarly, one who comes to the Lord, even if it is casual approach, it will bring him ultimate good gradually. Apichet sudhuracharo bhajate mam ananya bhag sadhureva samantavyaha samyak vyavasito hi saha kshipram bhavati dharmatma shashvaschantim nigacchati kaunteya pradijanihi name bhakta pranashyati. This is the assurance given by the Lord. So even if he is a cantankerous person, still it is my responsibility to bring him to the ultimate good. Therefore, here Bhagavan Narada inspires Bhagavan Vyasaachaarya to sing the glory of the Lord, by hearing which a casual seeker also become a serious seeker, then finally gains the knowledge, because there is no other possibility for anyone to give up this spiritual life. At one point of time, at one life, every jiva has to come to this, because he cannot avoid the Ishvara at any cost, however much he try. He cannot avoid Ishvara, transacting with the Ishvara. Only thing is, he can postpone in recognizing the transaction that I am transacting with the Ishvara. All the while he is transacting with the Ishvara only. Even the most worldly person also transacting with whom? Not with the world, with Ishvara only. Then why we condemn them, condemn him? Because he is ignorant that he is transacting with the Ishvara. The reason behind this assertion is, entire creation is the manifestation of the Ishvara. That's what Narada Bhagavan says. Idam hi vishwam bhagavani vetaro yato jagat sthana nirodha sambhavaha tadhi swayam veda bhavans tathapi vai pradesha matram bhavata pradarshitam. It is like a criminal trying to get away by so many methods. But the prison is such a prison, anywhere you go, any type you try to escape, finally you will end up with the police. So there is no possibility of escaping from spiritual life. This is what Narada Bhagavan says. You can postpone, that's all. Because of that postponing, during those type of transaction, you will get punches. So those punches will bring you back. It is like a prisoner trying to get away. When he is caught, what he will get? He will get punches. Similarly, idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. This is the grandest revelation and wonderful assurance for anyone. The Jagat is never condemned by our Sanatana Dharma. No one is condemned by our Sanatana Dharma. Because the status of every individual in the Sanatana Dharma is Amrutasya Putraha. You choose to be a beggar, but you are not a beggar. You choose to be a sinner, but you are not a sinner. You choose to be a small entity, but you are not a small entity. The fact about you can never be changed even if Ishvara wants. What a grand assurance. So there is no urgency for us. If a person is ready to get punches after punches, Shastra says, go. get those things and get punches also. It is like mother telling. When generally she says, don't go to that place, this place. There is a danger. If the child is adamant, she allows the child to go. Because you learn by experience if you are not learning by teaching. You have to learn by experience if you are avoiding learning by teaching. Madu meikum kanne poga vendam sonne. Mother Yashoda says to Krishna, don't go, my dear. There are a lot of problems are there in the forest. But Bhagavan says, I have to go. Poga venum sonne. I have to go. Go. Lot of people will be there. Shakadasura will be there. This Asura, that Asura. But Bhagavan has the power to handle. Similarly, we also have the power to handle. We cannot be destroyed by any force in the creation. Our body can be destroyed. Our mind can be destroyed. But the jiva can never be destroyed. Therefore, Shastra says, all right, you go. Arthakama Purusha you want? Go. Only thing is you can postpone that, sir. Wherever you roam, one time in a day, you have to come back to home. So, idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. Idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. He, indeed, nobody can change. Idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. Sarvam khalu idam Brahma. Sarvam khalu idam Brahma. That is the revelation. Sarvam, in that Sarvam, every spiritual seeker is there, every worldly person is there, every Asura is there, every Rakshasa is there. That body and mind belongs to Rakshasatvam or Asuratvam, not you. Therefore, Shastra knows this truth. Therefore say, all right, you want to be an Asuric person, be an Asuric. But you will get accordingly. You want to eat chili, eat. If you want to drink poison, drink. But if you are intelligent, you will see what shoots you, what doesn't shoot you. Swami Vivekananda Maharaj said in his Colombo to Almora, hey Indians, don't try to become a materialistic people. It is not possible for you because every drop of blood in you is nothing but Rishi's blood. Other jivas who are born in other nations and cultures, they can try to be materialistic because that conducive body is there. But you people, 5 feet 7 inches, maximum 6 feet only. You cannot be 150 kilogram. The body structure itself, you see. And the mind condition is, we are peace-loving people. We are peace-loving people. So you cannot become a materialistic altogether. So don't try to imitate other cultures. Because Rishi blood is there. What is the knowledge behind this assertion of Swami Vivekananda? This is what. Repeatedly, Janma after Janma, your mind has heard this idea, whether you liked it or not. Janma after Janma, whenever you go to temple, or whenever you go outside on the street, Ajam nirvikalpam nirakaram ekam. What is that? It is a song about Ganesha. There, what is the word is there? Ajam nirvikalpam nirakaram. These ideas are in your mind. Every dust of this Bharata Desha is full of spiritual ideas. That's why when came back, Swamiji falls at the mud and rolls himself. When somebody asked before going to West how you felt about India, after coming from West how you feel about India. He says before going to India, India was for me, it is a Pavitra Bhumi. After coming back from West, India is the only Pavitra Bhumi. And every part of every dust of this Bhumi is full of spirituality. Whatever happens outside the world, Indians don't know. So many things happened. But one sannyasi went out and preached these Vedantic ideas to the West, everybody knows. During that same time, so many things have happened in Western countries. If you go through that history, you will find. But nobody knows anything. But a sannyasi, without any address he has got, accidentally he came to the world parliament and he preached the Vedantic ideas. So those people heard it back in India and people are waiting to welcome him as even he gets down from the boat. So he said, this is the proof for your spiritual inclination. So don't try to be materialistic person. Idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. So you cannot avoid his presence. Jagat sthana nirodha sambhava bhavati. Because of whom only this entire creation exists, appears and gets dissolved. Srishti Titi Laya Karanatva, Bhagavan cannot be avoided. Your existence is because of his existence. But due to ignorance, Itaraha eva bhati. It appears to your mind that as though Bhagavan is different and Jagat is different. What is the fact? Idam hi vishwam Bhagavan. Atha purushoha vai narayano kamayata prajasrijayeti. Narayanad Brahma jayate, Narayanad Rudro jayate, Narayanad Indro jayate. It starts like that story. Here, Khalu Idam Brahma. Brahma means people don't know what it is. Okay, tell Narayana. 400 wala relaxed person who is sleeping on the softest bed, having a cool atmosphere, milk ocean. Nishkalo, Niranjano, Nirvikalpo, Nirakaro, Shuddho, Eko, Narayanaha, Nadvitiyo, Osti Kaschit, Evam Veda, Savishnureva Bhavati, Savishnureva Bhavati. One who knows this truth becomes Vishnu. What truth? Sarvam Vishnumayam Jagat. So, subtle mind only can receive it. Therefore, the Upanishad says, it is called Narayana Upanishad. It says, Brahma Narayanaha, Shivascha Narayanaha, Shakrascha Narayanaha, Dhyava Prithivyocha Narayanaha, Kalascha Narayanaha, Dishascha Narayanaha, Urdhvascha Narayanaha, Adhascha Narayanaha, Antarbhahischa Narayanaha. Everything Narayana. Above Narayana, below Narayana, in between Narayana, inside Narayana, outside Narayana. Which Narayana? Here not 400, relaxed Narayana. Understood? The Brahma Vastu, the Sakshat Tattvam. And you know that, you become that. How it is? Because you are that. Teaching this is the only purpose Shastra is meant for. Therefore, what you should have done, O Vyasaachaarya? You should have taught this. What you taught? You taught about Shaguni Mama, Duryodhana, Dhritarashtra. You should have taught this. You kept this inside Bhagavad Gita, that too in Granthi shlokas. Na sato vidyate bhavo, na bhavo vidyate sataha. Granthi shloka. Very difficult to understand, even to translate. Many English books translated in a wrong way. Karmanya karmayah pashyeta karmani cha karmayah. Brahmarpanam brahmahavihi brahmagno. Granthi shlokas. So people think that it is eating shloka. It is the highest wisdom. Because you have put in Granthi form, naughty form, in a naughty way. The very purpose of existence of scripture is what? Teaching this Advaita Tattvam. You have to imagine their dialogue. So when Narada Bhagavan was telling like this, Vyasaachaarya may be thinking, but if I tell that ultimate truth, are there people to understand? It requires a lot of preparation. Na? Therefore, only I have concentrated on preparing the mind than telling the actual truth openly. That thought might have come in the mind of Vyasaachaarya. For that, Narada Bhagavan says, preparation, preparation, preparation. Who will prepare without showing what you are going to get by that preparation? If the scripture doesn't reveal this Advaita Tattvam, it is not a scripture at all, because Dvaita Tattvam is revealed by all the sense organs. The entire mind of the people are recognizing Dvaitam only. This is different, that is different, that is different, I am different, Ishvara is different. So sense organs and mind are already revealing the Dvaitam. So what is the necessity of scripture? If the scripture also reveals Dvaitam, what the scripture should do? Scripture should do the appearing Dvaitam is not Dvaitam. The scripture should teach the so-called Dvaitam which is appearing in front of you is not at all Dvaitam in reality. It is like a science teacher trying to teach that there is no sunrise or sunset. The so-called sunrise and sunset appears to you revealed by your sense organs is not a fact. Come, I will teach you how you are getting the experience in the opposite way. You are rotating, but you say sun is rotating. That is a science. If science also says, yes, sun also rotates, then what science it is? When scientists, first time when they told, they were persecuted by church. In India, if you don't understand what some great person says, we will bow down and give 2 banana and get away. But in other cultures, they will kill. That is the problem. That is why this land is conducive for learning. You are not killing the knowledge, na? எனக்கு புரியல சுவாமிஜி. I don't understand. You are grand. But they will brand that person as a sinner. The same philosophy, if it is told outside India, outside Sanatana Dharma, it is called blasphemy. Highest punishment. If anybody says, I am one with the Lord, finished. But here, that is the highest knowledge. So therefore, India is conducive for this knowledge. And you have come in that parampara. So Vyasaachaarya, you did not teach at all. If the scripture doesn't teach Advaitam, where is the necessity of the scripture? The very scripture can exist only because of this teaching. So my Acharya Swamiji used to tell this. So there was many Gurukulas. One Brahmachari was studying in Advaita Gurukula. But he was not able to understand, therefore not able to accept. So he thought of leaving the Gurukula and he told, what you tell, I don't understand. Even if little I understand also, it contradicts my belief system. So I am going out. So Advaita Acharya told, all right, Dirgha Ayushman Bhava, come back whenever it's possible. He knows he has to come back. So he went to other Gurukula and joined there. 12 years he studied. And he was very much convinced that Advaitam is wrong. There is no possibility of Advaita Tattvam in the scriptural revelation. Scriptures doesn't reveal Advaitam. Scriptures reveals only Dvaitam. So he was very much convinced. So he thought the Advaita Acharya, the sannyasi, is misguiding others. So I have to go and defeat him by debate and release these fellows who are misguided by this sannyasi. So he came back. After 12 years, he came back. When he came back, same as Advaita Acharya was there. So he welcomed him. Oh, after 12 years, you have come back. He thought, after knowing that that is wrong, he want to know Advaita. Like that, the Acharya Swami thought. But this fellow came for what? To defeat Acharya. So I want to have a debate. I want to establish Dvaidam is the revelation of Veda. Oh, Acha. Okay, today is Purnima. Being a sannyasi, I have to shave my head. The barber has come. Please wait for half an hour. We can sit and we can talk when I am getting shaved. So shaving was going on. After the shaving, the barber showed the mirror to the Swami, whether it is clean, head is nicely shaven or not. So India shines, head was shining. So immediately a new tejas has come for the Swami. After shaving, generally monks will be with new tejas, and that 1 day, 2 day only. Okay. Immediately the Swami tries to fall at the feet of the barber. You are Narayana. My dear barber, you are Narayana. You have given new tejas to me. Like that he was. Then that barber got shocked. Swami, what you are doing? I am not Narayana. Who told I am Narayana? I am so and so barber. How many years I am shaving you? Suddenly today you told I am Narayana. I am not Narayana. Like that he went out, shouting, I am not Narayana. Am I Narayana? Like that he went out. So the monk, the Acharya Swami, saw that ex-disciple. See, to know I am not Narayana, you spend 12 years, and that too in a Gurukula. This fellow knows already, without even knowing the letter. So if scripture says what this ignorant person knows already, what is the utility of scripture? Pramana means anadigadam, abadidam, arthavati jnanakarakam. Pramanam should reveal something which is abadidam, anadigatam, which is not known by me, which cannot be denied by other pramanas. You try to deny the Advaita Tattvam by any other pramanas. It is impossible. You try to deny the science knowledge that earth alone rotates, sun doesn't rotate. It is impossible. In spite of your experience, just opposite to that. What is the truth? What science says is the truth with regard to the sunrise and sunset. Similarly here, with regard to Atma Tattvam, Shastra should reveal this. Otherwise, the Shastra's purpose is lost. Therefore, you know this, my dear. Human being can never be away from the Lord. A jiva can never be away from the Lord. And there is no choice for him than coming back to him. Instead of reminding him about this eternal relationship with the Lord, Taddi Swayam Bhavan Veda, you know that. Tathapi Bhavataha Pradesha Matram Pradarshita. Little in Granthi shlokas you have proved. It is like 90% sand, 10% sugar. Who will go for it? Sadhu certainly will not go for it. So therefore, the fact is Bhagavan is the Saram. Every moment of our life, we deal with the Lord only, but with Nama Rupa Jagat, we are caught up. Even though we deal with the Lord, because of the addition of the Nama Rupa and because of the Vasana that likes and dislikes binds a person with Nama Rupa, not with the Sara. Therefore, what you have to do, you know? Atho Mahabhaga Bhavanamo Gadruk Shuchishrava Satya Rato Drutavrataha Urukramasya Akila Bandha Muktaye Samadhina Anusmara Tadvicheshtitam Athaha. Therefore. Atha, ataha, therefore. Wherefore? Wherefore? Bhakti shunyani jnana vak chaturya karma kaushalani vyarthani eva. Any intelligence which is expressed by varieties of talents is waste if it is devoid of devotion to the Lord. Therefore, Harihi evahi idam vishwasya saraha. Bhagavan alone is the sara, substance of this creation. Therefore, apakvaha api swadharmam tektva harehe charanambujam bhajan tasya abhadram kinjit nasti. Even if he is disqualified, not prepared enough, apakvaha, still out of curiosity or with casual interest, even if he comes to the Lord, like magnet drags the iron, Bhagavan drags it. Therefore, urukramasya vicheshtitam leelam samadhina anusmara. Sit in meditation. Don't sit in worrying. For both, sitting is common. Whether you sit and worry or sit and remember the glory of the Lord. That makes bandhanam and muktihi. People sit and worry. Anxious. Every moment they are anxious. Here Narada Bhagavan says, why you joined that group? That is for idiots, ignorant people. You know that. Bhavan amogadruk. Bhavan amogadruk. You have known that. Suchishravaha, Satyarataha, Dhritavrataha, Mahabhagaha. What a inspiring words. These are all. So Vyasaachaarya, yes. Generally, people, great people also have their low times. Every great person will have some emotions which will bring down to the earth. And the person who is next to him has to remind. Like Hanumanji, such a powerful and knowledgeable person, he was under the Sugriva. Yes, Maharaja, like that. Jambavan Maharaj reminds his glory. Arey, your birth is something grand, your growth is something grand, all your childish pranks are something grand. Like that, he became very big. You are the only person who is meant for this grand work of searching Sita Mata. That is why Rama gave the ring only to you. He did not give to us because he knows we are all Sotu Pandaram. We are only eaters. Like that, when Jambavanji remains immediately, that is a fact, forgotten fact. Similarly, here also Vyasaachaarya, what is the fact? He is avatara. Jnana Kala avatara. Moving with people like Duryodhana, Dushasana, like that, he has forgotten his glory. It is like Subramaniam has become Subbu. The story was told by one of my friend. There was a great scholar, Subramaniam, in Mysore Maharaja's palace. So he was sent to one village to give some culture to that village people. He went there with all enthusiasm. Moving with them, he has become one among them. So 6 months over, the Pandit did not come to the palace. So the Raja asked, what happened to Subramaniam Panditji? So he sent a minister. So the minister came and inquired, where is the Pandit Subramaniam? So a person was sitting on the road. He told, Subramaniam, Pandit, you don't know. I know only Subbu. I am that Subbu. Then the minister thought, Panditji, you have become Subbu. Yes, I moved with these fellows. So I became Subbu. Like that, sadhus give warning, don't be with children more time. Because the teacher of the children will become child. Both in behavior and in knowledge. Understood? So you taught children and now you have become child. And you have forgotten your grandness. Bhavan, Mahabhaga, Amogadrik, not Mogatrik. Suchishravaha. How many things you heard? Suchi means Mangalavak. Suchishrava means the one who heard plenty of Mangalavak. What is that plenty of Mangalavak? Veda Adhyayanam. From how many acharyas you did Veda Adhyayanam? Satyarataha. You reveled in Satya, telling Satya. This is the grandest Satya. Dhritavrataha. You took a vow that you will establish Sanatana Dharma and devotion of the Lord in the hearts of the humanity. Therefore, Urukramasya, beautiful word it is. Urukramaha means Vishnu. Akila Bandha Muktaye Urukramasya Vicheshtitam Smara. In order to give freedom to the humanity from their samsaric pravritti, samsaric thoughts. From morning onwards, after going to bed, fellow thinks only food. Doesn't have any other thinking. Preparation for food, or eating food, or digesting food. And again next food. Kya avastha? So, Akila Bandha Muktaye Varnayet. Smrutva Varnayet. Meditate and explain. About what? Urukramasya Vicheshtitam. Leela. Not only Swarupa, his Leela also has to be explained. Because Swarupa Varnana will be applicable only for highly matured people. Leela Varnanam will invite many people so that he will get gradual preparation of mind, then slowly he will go to Swarupa Varnana. Therefore, Samadhina Anusmara Akila Bandha Muktaye Tat Vicheshtitam Anusmara. Bandhanam is because of two reasons. First reason is ignorance, another reason is adharma. Because of ignorance, desire leads to adharma. So therefore, both should be there in your teaching. How to be dharmic through devotion, and how the devotion helps for freedom also. So a person suffers because of these two reasons. Idiot he is, and at the same time arrogant. Therefore adharma. Generally idiots become arrogant people. Vidya dadadi vinayam. Intelligent people always humble. Yes, they know the truth. Idiots alone, ignorant alone becomes arrogant. Being arrogant, he does all types of actions and claims that that is right thing. Understood? Being ignorant, he finds particular thing will give him fulfillment. Without that I cannot live. Like monkey, seeing the groundnut, immediately it goes behind it. The people catch monkeys, how you know? They strew groundnut here and there. And it, like that it will go and eat one. Next step. Finally, it will be kept in a jar with small opening. So out of greediness, already taste is there. Like that goes, puts the hand. Catches full. Greediness. Ignorance lead to pravritti, naturally greediness. Without that groundnut, it was already happy only. So when it catches the groundnut and tries to pull out, what happens? Because hand is full. With empty hand it can go. With a full hand it doesn't come. The people who are ready to catch that monkey come and give nice. Like this Indra, Chandra, all devatas are then all catchers. Monkey catchers. Yama, big monkey catcher. Bhagavan Vittalla, you left Bhagavan. You wanted this groundnut? Get. So what it can do to avoid beating? Drop the groundnut and make free his hand. Come out na. Tyage naike amrutatva nasuhu. It will not do. Because ayyo pode. Bhagavane groundnut pode. Without groundnut, you was already happy only. Just because seeing groundnut or tasting 2 or 3 peanuts, it has decided that without that I cannot live. Correct? So get. A time will come, then you will release all groundnuts from your hand. Patni, Putra, Vittam, all groundnuts only. Give up all types of attachments in your mind. You should not give up them. Attachment in your mind towards them should be given up. Up to that, Bhagavan will beat you through monkey catchers. This is one problem. Imagine, suppose the monkey got released and climbed the tree and tired, lot of beatings. Tired, so he started sleeping. In our temple also, many spiritual people will come. Generally they are tired, both internal and external. They will come and sleep. They will tell, meditation I am doing, Swamiji. Meditation doesn't happen initial times, only tired. Because both inner personality, external personality experiences make him tired. That's why he comes to Lord. As long as he is active, he goes to other temples. Okay, Venkatachalapati temple. Because application, appeal, so many things. Here he has become tired. So he comes to ashramas. Ashrama is not temple. Understand? Ashrama is a place where you learn things, not to ask. But here also people come and ask. And that to Guru Maharaj. What he has? He doesn't have proper cloth also. He'll tell, and the address ponga. Go to Tirupati. There also I am there. But here ashrama means knowledge. So the monkey sits and sleeps. In that sleep it had a dream. These are all my imagination. Okay. Because I don't have any work. In that sleep it dreams, suppose, as though tiger is chasing. Because already it has an experience. The tiger was about to pounce. The monkey thought I should escape. In that attempt, it fallen from the tree. The struggle was in dream. Action happened in waking state. After falling from the tree, it found real tiger is waiting. And the monkey was scratching. I jumped from tiger to escape. Again, another tiger is standing here. Confusion. Say. So, Akila Bandha Muktaye. Poor man monkey is in bondage. Don't you have compassion to release them? Should they get repeated beatings? So tell the truth about themselves. How to release them? Tell the truth about themselves. Therefore, my dear Acharya, Vyasaachaarya, Vichakshano arhasi veditum vibhoho anantaparasya nivrittitas sukham pravartamanasya gunaihi anatmanaha tato bhavan darshaya cheshtitam vibho. He inspires Bhagavan Vyasaachaarya. Bhavan asya vibhoho anantaparasya cheshtitam veditum arhasi. You should not think that you don't know about it. You need someone to teach to you. And there is no need for me to inspire you also. Bhavan anantaparasya cheshtitam arhasi. Therefore, darshaya. What you see, make others to see. This is what my Acharya is to say. The role of Acharya is, what he sees as the truth, he makes the student to see as it is. There is no role for him. Acharya doesn't do anything else. What he sees, through the Shastra Pramanam, the same Shastra Pramanam should work in the mind of the student and make the student to see. So, darshaya, vichakshanasya, nivrittitaha, sarva kriya tyagena iva sukham swarupam darshayati iti Bhavan Darshaya. Beautiful assertion. That fellow is living a beggarly life. Make him to understand that it is there already with him. Whatever he wants, it is there with him. Make him to understand. Keeping with him, he is searching for the same thing. He is Ananda Swarupaha, but he is searching for happiness. He is Prema Swarupaha, but searching for love. Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? Beggarliness. This beggarliness will go by revealing the truth about themselves. So you should not think that you are not qualified for preaching. You are a qualified Acharya for preaching. Therefore, it is your duty and your very birth is meant for that. Tvam atmana atmanam avehyamo gadrik parasya pumsaha paramatmanah kalam ajam prajatam jagata shivayatan mahanubhava bhyudaye adhikanyata idam ki pumsas tapasas shrutasya va svishtasya suktasya cha buddhi dattayoh avichito artha kavibhirnirupito yeduttama shloka gunanuvarnanam. Yeduttama shloka guna anuvarnanam. Singing and hearing of the glory of the Lord will ultimately lead to freedom. This is the purpose of all types of learning. Pumsaha, tapasaha, shrutasya, svishtasya, suktasya, buddhidattayoho, jnanadanayoho, eva arthaha. Whatever he hears, whatever he learns, whatever tapas he does, whatever shobhana yajna karmani he does, pujas he does, whatever mangala adhyayanam, veda vak adhyayanam he does, whatever learning he gets, all should lead to this one knowledge. Then only all those activities become purposeful. So, idam eva uttama shloka guna varnanam eva pumsaha tapasaha shrutasya svishtasya suktasya buddhi dattayoho jnana danayoho arthaha. Beautiful commentary this, Sridhara Swamiji. So he says, Bhavan Darshaya Amogha Dhrike Tum Atmana Swayam Atmanam Ajam Idi Veti. You know that Jiva doesn't born at all, nor you are born at all. Parasya Pumsaha Paramatmana Kalam Prajatam Iti Tum Ved. Entire creation is nothing but the manifestation of that Parapurushaha. Paramatmanaha kalam prajatam. Every living being is amsha. Kala means what? Amsha. Reflection. Not an iota of difference is there. If at all there is a difference, it is in perception. The face in the mirror of a person is different from the person. Please tell. If at all there is a difference, it is only perceptional difference. Correct? There is a perceptional difference. Suppose you want to garland that fellow. What do? You do garland to the original thing. So reflection is garlanded. The more you remind the originality of one individual, the more the person becomes free from samsara and Bhavan Amogha Dhrike. Your drishti is not Mogha Drishti. Your drishti is Amogha Drishti, useful drishti. Just you see a person and you open your mouth, the person will get freedom from bondage. Because the problem is not reality. This is the hidden teaching here in these shlokas. If the problem is real, then you have to work to remove that real problem. The problem is not real, it is perception. For perceptual problem, you get only solution through knowledge. When you are afraid of a snake, Because of your perception of rope in a wrong way, what is the solution? You get knowledge about the rope and your perceptional problem gone, and the problems born out of perceptional problem also gone. Not only ajnanam goes, adhyasam goes, parichinnatvam goes, khandatvam goes, apurnatvam goes, all children of ajnana. Therefore, your only duty is repeatedly remind the humanity, whoever comes. Whoever comes to you asking for solution, you remind that individual that you don't need solution. What a grand thing. And you don't know the satsanga, mahima of satsanga, my dear. Because Vyasaachaarya got satsanga by birth. Unlike Narada Bhagavan. Narada Bhagavan did not get satsanga by birth. So he knows the power of satsanga, the power of shastra, and power of sadhu walk. He knows that. Because he got satsanga at the age of 5 of very elderly sadhus. They did not hesitate to teach Advaita Tattvam to this 5-year-old child. So he knows that. So if it can work for me, it will work for all. So keeping this in mind, he says, my dear Vyasaachaarya, the power of satsanga is such a great one. It will create havoc in the minds of the hearers in a right way. Other advertisements create havoc in a wrong way. Wrong way means what? Leading to more and more bondage. Life boy evidamo, arogyam avidame. Good times, kingfisher. Creating havoc only, but in a wrong way, more and more bondage. But here, you do advertisement. These fellows are in bondage because of repeated advertisements of worldly things. We also will start on advertisement. We will start one channel, Bhagavatam channel. He says, let us both start Bhagavatam channel. Because just now he got from Sanat Kumara evidence also, na? That Bhakti Devi episode over just now. So he was going like free man, work is over. Like suddenly he found Vyasaachaarya sitting, keeping his hand on his head. Are, there only solved the problem. Again, this such a great person is sitting with all sorrow. Okay, let me try, like that he came, na? So he says, let us start a Bhagavatam channel and sing the glory of the Lord. Urukramasya vicheshtitam gunanu varnanam. Uttama shloka gunanu varnanam. Uttama shloka. Only entity which is worthy of any prize is Bhagavan. Therefore only he is called Uttama shloka. So let us start glorifying him. In between, we will put Advaita Tattvam also. Like that, one literature you create. And the literature should not have any separate identity from Bhagavan. Understood? That's why Bhagavan is equal to Bhagavatam. Many people read it Bhagavatam. In English, if you write, Bha, they cannot write. Bhagavatam. One person came and, Swamiji, Bhagavatam you know? Bhagavatam. Bhagavati I know. Bhagavatam. Bhagavan is equal to Bhagavatam. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna's life, we come across that. I told you that incident, na? He had that vision. There is no difference between the Jnani, you, and the Bhagavan, the Tattvam, and the hearer, the devotee, who is going to hear this, and the scripture. There is no difference at all. Therefore, please sing the glory of the Lord. If you want to know the power of the Satsanga, what is your idea? Such a great principle should not be given to small people, age-wise small, understanding-wise small, maturity-wise small. Like that you are thinking, no, you give. That is their problem to receive it or assimilate it is their problem. But it works. It worked with me. Acha, how it worked? Vyasaachaarya asked. Tomorrow I will tell my story. It is not to show how great I am. It is to show how great the satsanga which made me this humble, simple individual as a Brahma Rishi, as a Brahma Putraha. That story we will see in the next class. Tadeva ramyam ruchiram navam navam tadeva shashvan manaso mahotsavam tadeva shokarnavam shochanam druna yaduttama shloka yashonugiyate gopika jivana smaranam govinda govinda.
Ram माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम। माता पिता बंधु सखा सब ही राम नाम। भक्त जन जीवन धन एक राम नाम। भक्त जन जीवन धन एक राम नाम। श्री राम 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 प्रेम मुदित मन से गम। राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम राम राम। राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम राम राम। राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम राम राम। राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम राम राम। राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम 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 श्री राम